Where am I? Is this the right place? Ah, Dylan will know. I'll find him. Overdue? Why hasn't Dylan paid it? Dentist? I don't know where it is. How will I get there? I got caught in the rain that day in the park. But you offered to share your umbrella. We walked slowly, even though the rain got heavier.
How do you like Amsterdam?
It's beautiful, like stepping back in time.
It was a story idea that was waiting for the perfect medium, basically, because it had been sort of sitting in a notebook, just an idea. It was something, I don't know if it was even woman, it was just like person with dementia, and that was the idea. And that was as far as it was, because I was kind of, as a writer, I'm really like, or as a consumer of media, you know, I like sort of Christopher Nolan films and things like Memento and stuff like that deal with memory and non-linear storytelling and things like that. So so it was just an idea I wrote down because the news headlines were constantly at that time about dementia and how it's a huge health issue. You know, WHO like named it as like a key health issue for the future and how many people it impacts and stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, that would be an interesting starting point. Wouldn't be so engaging and impactful if it was told in any other medium. Right. So it was just the right story.
I guess I think something that games can do that other mediums can't do in the same way is sort of put you in a character's shoes a bit more directly.
And, you know, some of the things that we did in Before I Forget was to play around with that space, to try and represent some of Sunita's anxiety and things she'd forgotten. She'd forget the layout of her house, so we would, you know, like physically change rooms around or suddenly teleport the player to the other side of the house because she's lost time. And those are all things that you could do cinematically, and I suppose you could do in prose, but it's not as visceral because you're not walking down a corridor and then suddenly somewhere else.
Dylan? Are you here?